identify with Felicio when he said that the bank said, don't you have a job to do that you're opening fitness businesses? 6 years ago, when we started pushing the concept of franchising, but that is at FBDS Nigeria, and eventually, of course, Africa Franchise Institute, which I'm privileged to be the executive director, came up. We were hearing a lot of questions like this. People were of the opinion that franchising does not have a place to stay. But when we looked at the scenarios that were playing out, we saw that the business owner who wants to expand his business is constantly asking a question: I need collaboration. I can't deal with what it takes to manage the expansion of this business alone for oversight reasons. Why would I want to set up a business in Kaduna and I have to rely on just an employee, to run what is happening there? I might not even be able to get around in a whole 6 months or a year to visit that very location. My goal is to do 50, 100, locations. That's how ambitious, that is my plan about expansion. So we kept hearing that very desire to be able to find partners. Now, we're also on the other side seeing a lot of, I worked in the bank. When I was in the bank, I saw employees. It could be to set up a business for a wife because a family is suffering of work-life balance. It could be, okay, if I lose my job here today, what am I going to fall back on? There are several reasons why people want to have a plan B. So they have to rely on one relation somewhere. They have to rely on a friend. They have to rely on other people because they don't have time. That created the huge gap there about people who are looking for, they want to own businesses. They are interested in entrepreneurship. They do not want to invest in stocks and bonds. They want to own their own businesses. However, they are not able to build it and start it. There was also the gap of the fact that, it's not everybody that is like a Felicio. Let us just accept it. It's not everybody that is like some of the entrepreneurs that are here in this room that have what it takes to to make this investment to build business systems. There are people that want to go into entrepreneurship, but they are best at managing single day in running a business, which you have out of the system you built over time, and they will just do very well at that. That's why we have the high rate of business failure. I can go on and on and on, but these were the reasons why we said, this is a thing of really doing proper education and awareness. Where are we today? Currently, we've supported over 30 brands in Nigeria to set up. If you visit FBDS website, fbdsnigeria.com, you'll see a whole number of them. We've supported over 30 local brands. Some of them are a bit in the pipeline to set up a franchise model and launch. That is even not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is that we have over 3,000 people in our database who are looking for franchise investments, franchise opportunities to invest in. That large number of people, So, and we look in Nigeria, we don't get to see the franchises. We see mostly foreign franchises. And there's a challenge with FX and all of that. Who wants to bring franchise fee in USD? And many of those foreign brands, they are not yet proven in our very challenging terrain here in Nigeria. So, but I know that some of the concerns the person that asks this question will probably have will be the concerns of, okay, going to court, getting all of that stuff done. We have made a lot of investment, which is even part of what the ESVP program takes care of. In the ESVP program, there is a course on intellectual property, on agreements, contracts with virtually every stakeholder, whether it's employee, partners, franchisees, you are going to be meeting in your journey of scaling your business. The reason why a few earlier businesses that went into franchising did not get it right is because they approached this thing as if they were dealing with distributorships and dealerships. So, and we have alternative dispute resolution. We have wide network of support, where even if anything happens, you are not necessarily going to the court. You are only resorting to ways to, to mediate, to resolve issues and move on. You hardly see stuff around, court cases. There's a lot you also learn about how to select your franchisee. If you select a politician as a franchisee, a politician will never follow your standards and your processes. So even if you're asking, your profile franchisee, long and short, in 6 years, we have learned a lot about the concept of franchising, localized concept of franchising in Nigeria. Yes, Nigerian businesses in agriculture, right? I'm currently in Abuja as we speak, and there is OCP, very big brand. OCP, it's an agri space in fertilizer. We have just finished setting up their franchise. Guess what? In just less than 6 months, they have opened about 50 locations. Do you know their goal for the next 2 years? 500 franchise locations. That's agriculture. We've seen equipment leasing, businesses in agriculture space. We've seen renewable energy. We've seen retail. So many businesses in Nigeria that are franchising. So let's take advantage of the opportunity we have. There are a lot of people who are looking for entrepreneurs like you who can just build that necessary system for expansion, and just help them so that they can get into business by themselves. And there's a huge potential for you to dominate locally and expand your business internationally. Taking advantage of that.